what's up? It's good. It's great. Thanks for feeling, man. It's boy DatBoiDith on another favorite reaction. Man, I know what day is, man. Today is Random Tuesday, number 96. Today we got 700 Marines mobilized to Los Angeles after violent protest over immigration raids. Now, I have heard about this man on the news, the radio station. You know, they've been talking about things that's been transpiring in LA, man. So if you're in LA, man, I pray that you stay safe because they got a lot going on over there, man. A lot going on. Even the thumbnail of this video, you see somebody on top of a cop car, I think, or on top of a car, and just, I guess they're like rioting or something. But like I said, if you're in LA, man, I hope you guys stay safe, you know what I'm saying, because there's a lot going on over there. But we're gonna hop into it, man. I'm gonna leave the visual video link description. I would love those y'all to check it on your own time. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and join the D Squad if you haven't already, man. All right, but let's get it, man. Let's see what they talking about.
We do begin tonight with Los Angeles bracing tonight after sweeping immigration raids sparked protests and clashes tonight. A U.S. official now confirming to ABC News 700 Marines are now on their way to Los Angeles to join California's National Guard, which was deployed by the president, not that state's governor. Late this afternoon, a peaceful protest after the arrest of a union leader, but the city is bracing for nightfall. It was a far different scene over the weekend. Protesters setting up fireworks right there. Police officers.
Oh my goodness, did y'all see that? What the fuck?
It was a far different scene over the weekend. Protesters setting up fireworks right
there. It was all up in that. I know, they felt every particle of that firework.
There are police officers right nearby. A line of self-driving vehicles set on fire. Crowds shutting down the 101 freeway downtown. LAPD officers trying to move them off. The moment a U.S.-based correspondent from Australia reporting on the protests, you can see there she's hit by an officer's rubber bullet. President Trump.
They shot her? They shot her?
On the protests, you can see there she's hit by an officer's rubber bullet. President Trump.
Why would they shoot her? Were they telling her to move out the way?
Reporting on the protests, you can see there she's hit by.
It was
a U.S.-based correspondent from Australia reporting on the
motherfucker right there, bro. Why would he shoot her like that? What the fuck is going on?
Protests. You can see there she's hit by an officer's rubber bullet. President Trump going over the governor's head, sending the state's National Guard to the scene, and tonight he's now sending hundreds of these U.S. Marines. Our chief.
Looked like it was on purpose. That's fucked up. That's crazy. They can't even report news, man. God damn.
National correspondent Matt Guppin leading us off tonight on the scene in Los Angeles. Matt is one-on-one with Reuters' Tom Homan tonight.
Tonight, 700 Marines are on their way to the streets of Los Angeles to assist the National Guard and law enforcement tamp down violent clashes with protesters angry over the Trump administration's immigration policies and arrests. Over the past 72 hours, pockets of LA descending in
Yo, it's a lot going on, man, in LA right now, man. That's Lord mercy, man. May God be with whoever's in LA, man. But that's crazy, man. It could be innocent people in there, like just trying to make it by, trying to make it back home, and then come outside and you see all this going on. Like, oh my goodness.
To chaos. Protesters setting cars on fire, dumping bikes and scooters on police cruisers on the highway. Law enforcement firing hundreds of flashbangs and non-lethal projectiles and making dozens of arrests. It got so heated in the streets that a British photographer needed emergency surgery after being struck by a non-lethal projectile.
Moving them on through the...
And there was this moment. Watch as a correspondent for 9 News Australia.
You just shut the...
Reporting on the...
But why would you do that, man? Why would you do that to that lady? Like, why? She's just trying to report the news. You just shot her purposely. I've never seen nothing like that.
Protests when an officer hits her with a rubber pellet. And tonight, an escalating war of words between California Governor Gavin Newsom and Donald Trump. Newsom suing the president for creating the conditions for this chaos when he sidestepped California officials to deploy thousands of National Guard troops.
Are you going to deploy Marines in California?
We hope to have the support of Gavin because Gavin's the big beneficiary as we straighten out his problems. I mean, his state is a mess.
Newsom then slammed by Trump and Reuters' Tom Homan for his response to the unrest. Homan initially suggesting the governor should be arrested, something Trump seemed to support just hours ago.
I would do it if I were Tom. I think it's great. Gavin likes the publicity, but I think it would be a great thing. He's done a terrible job.
Newsom responding again, calling that an unmistakable step toward authoritarianism. I asked Homan about that.
Authoritarianism, that's a long ass word.
An unmistakable step.
God, dog. I bet y'all can't spell that. I bet y'all can't spell it. If I'd be like, spell authoritarianism. I can't even say it. Authoritarianism.
Toward authoritarianism. I asked Homan about that.
If Gavin Newsom crosses whatever threshold it is and violates the law, do you have the authority to arrest him?
If he broke the laws like any other U.S. citizen, we'll ask the Attorney General to investigate and they'll prosecute. Tom Homan's not going to prosecute.
Spontaneous clashes began Friday as federal agents conducted multiple operations in and around Los Angeles. On Saturday, protests, mostly peaceful, grew larger.
Sorry, I killed it like a fruit fly.
Were seen staging in nearby Paramount, California. And by Sunday, an convoy of heavily armed and camouflaged troops arrived.
Soldiers out there.
We watched as the clashes intensified as the day progressed.
Just moments ago, there's some projectiles being thrown. Just moments ago, a motorcycle seemed to try.
Y'all better watch yourselves, man. Y'all out there, and they gonna shoot y'all ass too. Y'all see what they did to the lady? That's crazy. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. I think the best bet is to stay your ass in the house.
Try to break through the police skirmish line, and now you can hear all those flashbangs going off. Police are trying to push those protesters back, firing those less than lethals at very close range, and you can see those projectiles being thrown over. Now that motorcyclist being hauled in here, looks like he's being arrested.
LAPD's chief overnight saying they may need more help.
We are overwhelmed as far as the number of people out there engaged in this type of activity and the type of things that they're doing.
And thousands today gathering peacefully, calling for the release of a prominent union leader arrested Friday during one of those workplace raids.
A lot of us are American citizens. So then what are we working for? What is the American dream? It doesn't even exist when you're picking people out of the street.
David, just want to give you a sense of where we are. This is the federal building in downtown Los Angeles, and there are probably a couple hundred peaceful protesters here outside. And you can see that line of federal agents and California National Guard. Right now, everything is peaceful, but on the other side, there are probably about 100 LAPD in riot gear. Now, Tom Homan telling me that he supports additional troops in downtown Los Angeles, but a short time ago, Governor Gavin Newsom tweeting that the presence of active duty Marines here in Los Angeles is un-American. David.
Matt Guppin leading us off on a Monday night. Matt, thank you.
You know what's messed up about that though? Even if you try to be peaceful, they'll still like fuck with you because of what's happened before, like what cost it. So that's what's fucked up, because it's like they not gonna give you the right to protest all peacefully. Like they gonna knock y'all off too. They gonna shoot metal bullets at y'all. I mean rubber bullets at y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's messed up. Like they can't even let you mind your business then. That's really messed up, man. But like I said, whoever's in LA, y'all gotta stay safe. You know what I'm saying? You really do, because that's wild, man. Like that's a lot, and I think it's still going on as we speak. So if you're in LA, man, and you're watching this video, please feel free to speak your mind, speak your piece about everything that's going on, man. I would like to hear it from y'all. But with that being said, man, this concludes another video of Random Tuesday. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Same time next week. Any other requests, just drop it in the comment section, and I will most definitely see it, and we're gonna go from there. You know what I'm saying? But until then, man, I'm glad. I hope God is blessing y'all. I hope y'all enjoying y'all Tuesday. Hope he's keeping y'all safe. And yeah, y'all share how y'all day was. I would appreciate that. But other than that, man, I love y'all. Diva's out, man. Peace.